Hi everyone, I'm Enes. Today we'll be talking about Lunarclops, the final boss of the game, a character we don't know much about. Before we get started, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. Enjoy! Lunarclops. Lunarclops is a massive stickman, probably 50 meters tall, so large that only his lower half is visible in battle. He has golden bracelets on his wrists and ankles, and his feet appear to be covered in cooling magma, which I suspect is due to his weight sinking into the ground. His head, shaped like a pale globe, is surrounded by a golden frame, indicating he is an elemental being, similar to the elemental heads in stick empires. He carries a crescent-shaped tablet with the letter V inscribed on his back. His head frame and bracelets are also marked with carved inscriptions. Appearances. Lunarclops appears in stage 35. After Ratnar is defeated, he advances towards the player's statue, ignoring all units except for periodically using his abilities. When Lunarclops appears, all other enemy units are removed from play, including the enemy statue, and all units of the player and Atreus, except Atreus, are transported to the player's castle. The stage ends when Lunarclops is defeated. Lunarclops abilities. Lunarclops has approximately 20,006 to 53,292 health. Like a giant, it takes up 10 population and costs the same as a normal giant. Since it's not a playable character, they haven't bothered with its price or population. Lunarclops has multiple abilities, including Stomp, Magnifying Beam, Gravity Well, Unstoppable Resistance. Abilities. Magnifying Beam. Lunarclops fires a blue fire beam that radiates from its head. Units hit by the beam take damage equal to 50% of their maximum health on normal, divided by hard difficulty, and 80% on insane difficulty. Lunarclops begins using this ability more frequently as he approaches the statue. Gravity Well. Lunarclops powers up and quickly draws in all non-giant enemy units, including garrisoned ones, while lightning bolts appear in the sky. He then emits a bright light that illuminates the screen and stuns and knocks back all nearby enemy units. Atreus, being a general, is less affected by this stun. Passive abilities. Stomp. As Lunarclops moves toward the statue, he deals a small amount of damage to surrounding units with each step he takes, stunning them. He deals 10 damage on normal difficulty, 12 on hard difficulty, and 14 on insane difficulty, respectively. Unstoppable Resistance from Wiki. Effects like Snow Squall have less effect on Lunarclops. The weaker spear, a hidden enchantment in the campaign, has almost no effect on Lunarclops, 5% damage reduction for laser, and they gain the highest percentage of health on hard and insane difficulties. Where does Lunarclops' name come from? Lunarclops takes its name from the words lunar and eclipse. Lunar means moon, and its name may derive from the fact that the moon disappears when Lunarclops appear, and they carry the moon on their back. Clops comes from the word eclipse, and when combined, these two words mean lunar eclipse. So, what is Lunarclops, and where did they come from? The story hasn't really given us much information about Lunarclops so far. However, I have a few guesses about what they are. When Atreus and Ratnar first met, Ratnar told Atreus to leave. He told Atreus that he had sacrificed thousands to protect millions to protect Inamorta. This meant he had to pay the price to prevent a hidden threat from emerging, Lunarclops. Of course, Atreus didn't know this. He had come here to help the Order Empire, to stop Ratnar's brutal actions. However, Someone knew about Lunarclops, none other than Zilaros, who wanted to destroy Ratnar and the Flame Feeders. We don't yet know how Zilaros knew this, but it's clear he had no ulterior motives. Declaring himself Emperor of Inamorta in Zarek's absence, Zilaros continued Zarek's campaign and with Atreus' help defeated Ratnar and unearthed this ancient entity. When Lunarclops appeared, Atreus disapproved of Zilaros's actions, but fought alongside Zilaros's army in the final battle to destroy such a colossal threat. They were successful, and Lunarclops was defeated. After Atreus' departure, Zilaros translated the ancient texts inscribed on his person into his own language and learned V's poem. Thus, he learned how the world of Inamorta was formed. He then smelted the vast amount of gold found on Lunarclops in Lavish's mines. His intended use remains unknown. Perhaps Ratnar had a secret agreement with the elementals. Perhaps he realized the elementals were a major threat to Inamorta and wanted to prevent this information from being learned. But we don't know how he managed to hide such a massive entity. Perhaps Ratnar can speak to Lunarclops because he can fly through the sky. Haha, who knows?
So what happens now? Lunarclops has been defeated and Inamorta has been saved from a major threat and destruction, at least for now. So what happens now? Will we return now that the elemental's secret has been revealed? Where has he been all this time? No one knows. Maybe we will see him in the Chaos campaign. That's all for today, friends. If you enjoyed the video and would like to see more videos with audio like this, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye bye.